Protecting Your Cybersecurity in 2017 by Steve Weisman in USA Today Money section. I'm Paige McKinney. 2 weeks ago, I made cybersecurity predictions for 2017, and it didn't take long for one of my predictions to be realized. In fact, it occurred before 2016 was even over. Earlier this week, federal indictments were brought against 3 Chinese nationals on charges of hacking into at least 7 law firms and stealing inside information about mergers and acquisitions involving clients of the law firm. Prosecutors say this inside information was used by the hackers to make stock trades before the public was aware of the impending mergers or takeovers and to make illegal profits of more than $4 million on the transactions. This cybercrime is noteworthy not just because it represents a relatively new development in cybercrime, but also because it points out that for us as individuals, our own cybersecurity is dependent on the cybersecurity of the many companies and institutions that hold personal information about us. So, one resolution that you should make for the new year is to limit the companies and governmental agencies to which you provide personal information as much as you can. For instance, many doctors and hospitals ask for your Social Security number as an identifying number, although they don't need this information. Whenever possible, don't provide it to them. What else can you do in the new year to make yourself more secure in cyberspace? Number 1, ransomware is going to continue to be a major problem and, in fact, will probably get worse in 2017. Ransomware is a type of malware used to encrypt all of your computer or smartphone data. The hackers who put it there then threaten to destroy your data unless you pay a ransom. Ransomware is used against companies, government agencies, and individuals, so all of us face this threat. Of course, avoiding unwittingly downloading ransomware by not clicking on links in spear phishing emails is a good place to start. Never click on any link in an email or text message unless you've absolutely confirmed that it's legitimate. Beware also that online ad that looks okay but is really tainted with malware. It's a good idea to back up all of your data regularly. You can do this in the cloud or on an external hard drive, or both, of course. Also, make sure that you're using security software on all of your electronic devices, and be sure to keep your security software up to date with the latest security patches. Many people have become victims of older strains of ransomware because they failed to do this. Finally, consider using an application whitelisting program, which will prevent unapproved files from being installed on your computer or smartphone. Number 2, many people fail to recognize how extremely vulnerable and wide open to hackers their home routers can be. The first thing you should do with your router is change the default password. For most of us, it isn't necessary to have your router managed from outside of the local area network, so configure your router's web-based management interface so it can't be accessed through the internet. If you do need to do remote management, you can use a secure and encrypted virtual private network to access your local network first and then access the router's interface. For even further protection, you can limit the Internet Protocol or IP addresses that can manage your router. Number 3, consider using multiple email accounts, including one for financial and sensitive communications and additional email accounts for other use of the Internet. You may even want to have the kids use their own computer so that if malware is downloaded by the kids, such as when they may download malware-tainted free music or free games, it won't be on the computer you're using that contains sensitive information. Number 4, smartphones are used by us for everything that we used to use computers for, including banking, which has made smartphones an increasing target of hackers. In order to make your smartphone more secure, you should have a PIN or a password for your phone. Only about half of people take this essential step. You should also install security software and keep it up to date with the latest security patches. Only get apps from legitimate sources such as the App Store or Google Play. Refrain from using public Wi-Fi for sensitive communications and use a virtual private network or VPN, which will encrypt your communications. Limit the sensitive material that you store on your smartphone and make sure that whatever information you do store on your smartphone is encrypted. Number 5, use strong, unique passwords for all of your accounts and dual-factor authentication whenever possible. These are just a few of the things